Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be looking into Megan and the LemonNada podcast. We're just going to do a quick read, quick Celtic cross spread about her current feelings towards the LemonNada podcast. So yeah, that's what we're going to do today. So if you're new here, please subscribe. Everyone else, like, share this about. It really helps my channel out, guys. Thank you so much. So Richard Eden yesterday, there was an article saying that Megsy isn't doing any LemonNada podcasts till 2025 because she's focusing on her American Beige-era abattoir brand, ordering all that drop shipping from Temu, beige Tupperware, and white label jam, allegedly. So we're going to have a look. We're going to have a nose around and see how she feels about LemonNada. I am using my Mad Men, Mystics and Magicians. I forget which way the Mad Men and everything is tarot. And we're going to have a look and see just how she is coping. If you're wondering what that little this stuff is, it's a humidifier. Can't speak today. Oh, okay, let's have a look. Oh, the Empress in reverse. Okay. Let's put her back, see if she comes out again. Now, the Empress in reverse is it's a card of cruelty and creativity. Actually, she might be feeling a creative block. I think Megsy is one of these people who thinks they're like uber creative. They are like amazingly, like they're just existence. They think they're some kind of Picasso of the acting world, but they're more like beige. They're just so beige. Now, there's a thing, interestingly enough, the kids on TikTok are saying beige flags are like the opposite of red flags. There's something that makes you feel warmer to somebody, but I disagree. I think beige is a truly bland color. It's not comforting. It's devoid of life. Anyway, that's just my thoughts. Let's have a look at this. It's not a primary color as beige, isn't it? It's kind of like very watered down shade of brown and white with maybe a bit of pink in it. So it's not really. Is it a natural occurring thing? I don't really see it as a natural occurring color. Sand? No. I'm trying to think what beige is, what color, where it is in the natural world. Can't think of it. Anyway, Megan's LemonNada. Let's have a look. Knight of Cups in reverse. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. She is feeling some type of way about her creativity. I feel like she's bitten off more than she can chew with the jam brand, with the Tupperware selling, with being the Martha Stewart of wokeness. She really wants to come from a place where she wants to be an influencer, but she doesn't want to be seen as an influencer. She wants to be an elite kind of influencer, which technically, like Martha Stewart was. And before we had social media, we had just shopping channels. And really, what influencers do is kind of like it's an extension of QVC, really. It's like, oh, look at me, I'm so healthy. I've been taking this non-binary water capsule thing, and like everyone goes, oh, I'm going to buy some of that. It's just, yeah. So she doesn't want to be seen as an influencer per se. She wants to be seen as potentially the mother of all influencers, I would have said. She wants to be head of the influencer world, queen of Instagram. Four of Wands crossing over, foundation, happy families. She wants to give the impression that now with the Knight of Cups in reverse underneath, she really is trying to reinvent her image, and she really wants that, I would say, almost like a white picket fence, but modernized, like the 2.4 kids recollections may vary how many children that are, but she really wants that white picket fence, but kind of beige security gate is what she's going for. I really feel that. I think that's what she's going for here. I think the LemonNada podcast, my insight, my intuition is telling me that it was just a stunt. It's just a stunt to say, oh, look, Megsy's with this kind of like younger startup brand, and oh, isn't she nice? And she's still there, and somebody still values her work. She may produce something for them, but it's never gonna be. Yeah, it'll get clicks, it'll get views, the house, it will, but it's not gonna be like Joe Rogan, or anything like that. What's above the situation? The King of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups. The King of Pentacles. Now, when I'm reading the tarot, every tarot card is related to an astrological sign, and that's how you can identify people in the tarot. So we have the King of Pentacles here. Now, there are a couple of Kings of Pentacles in Megsy's life, being the first one being obviously preparation H is a Virgo, so he would come out as Pentacles. And of course, you've got Tyler Perry, who comes out as the King of Pentacles. So maybe, because they're both Virgos, maybe, just maybe, there might be something to do with him. Now, when Harry's on Meghan's table, he's often kind of like in a reverse devaluation stage. But when this could well be Tyler Perry. This could well be Tyler Perry trying to do something with Megsy somehow. Maybe advising her. Maybe he's going to have something come out about her very soon. Seven of Cups underneath. She has got she wants to be everything that she sees others to be. With Meghan, right? The energy I've always gotten is she sees how other people do it, and she's dissatisfied with how they do it, and she thinks she could do it better because she thinks like really highly of herself. But then she's also got this kind of inferiority complex as well at the same time. So she needs validation that she's doing it better, even though she might just be doing it average or making a right pig's ear of it. It's this kind. She's just like, yeah. That's what I get. That's the vibe I get from her. Like, I could have been a better queen than Catherine. We should have been queen. And if say, this isn't going to happen, I'm just saying, say if Harry and Megsy ever got on the throne, it's never going to happen. But if Harry and Megsy ever got on the throne, Megsy would be like, I'm in charge, because Harry would be the competition. And yeah, you would see her doing it would be a very short monarchy if the Harkles got in, because they'd start trying to police Parliament and the press, and that wouldn't end well. You'd end up with a kind of Cromwellian situation. Let's have a look. Let's see what's leaving about this. Two of Wands, a door has been closed. I feel like the door on the monarchy's been closed. Seven of Swords. Something will be revealed about her business practices coming up. Okay. We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. We've got the Nine of Swords in reverse. Okay. We've got Justice in reverse. Let me just tell you what these cards mean in a second. To me. You can tell me what you think in the comments. We've got the Knight of Swords in reverse. Now, the Knight of Swords is on the part of her spread, which is her mind. So there's a lot. The Knight of Swords could be an air sign man. Now, she's just had a new dude become her deputy press secretary. Now, I always thought like press secretaries are it's a very monarchy sounding thing. We've heard press secretaries. The only other time I've heard it used is the royal family and the White House, and I think maybe as well, like our prime minister has a press secretary and stuff. But it's really pompous, isn't it? I have a press secretary. He could have just called them a media officer or a media liaison officer, that kind of thing, or media executive, or I don't know, but press secretary. It's very old-fashioned as well, because the press isn't like it used to be. It's social media. Is people can create content, people can create talking points. So having this old world stuffy thing that's come in is very different. It's very kind of like, why are you doing that when you say you want nothing to do with the royals, or you hated this institution? Why are you emulating it? Oh, it's because you want to set up your own court, or it's a mockery of the royals. Or it's Harry is that insecure because he's so disjointed, he has to start to say, we're going to have a press secretary, that's what we're going to call him. It's none of this makes sense, because both of them, I feel, allegedly for whatever entertainment purposes, etc., I feel both of them are narcissistic. I feel both of them are looping in this kind of thing. I think Harry is really damaged. I think, in my opinion, from what information he's put out there from Spare and his behavior and his actions, he's got an attachment disorder and something like borderline personality disorder, in my opinion. And that's just my opinion, my speculation. And his energy, he's really up and down and up and down. And I feel like Megsy is chops and changes on the daily, because she really doesn't have any, what's the word, she goes whatever soothes her ego about herself. So this could be the new press secretary, but this could also be an issue around security, because the policemen and the armed services are represented by that Knight of Swords, as well as an air sign man, a younger air sign man. And here we have the Nine of Swords surrounded them. So they are going to talk about, there is going to be something coming up in the recent near future, I should say, that something about mental health and stresses and strains and how everything has been awful. Because that's the Nine of Swords there. We have the Seven of Swords coming up. So we are going to be shown something about this podcast, something about the way the Harkles have been behaving in the online world. Because remember, LemonNada, all of this is online. This business is online. Everything back and forth is online. Nobody really reads the papers anymore, like offline. I really feel like there's something in discovery about this whole LemonNada podcast Justice is in reverse, and what she is concerned about here, now this could be a Libra, female, male, either or. She's concerned about not being able to have a platform to air her grievances, and I feel like the LemonNada thing is just gonna be a platform where she can say, oh, I can talk about this because I've been through this terrible stuff and da 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 da. So yeah, I think this is very much like her. She was going to do Grievance Inc. again, but I think she's going to do Beige Tupperware, and then we're going back into Grievance Incorporated, basically. And then we have got the Seven of Pentacles, and that implies a loss of money and impatience with it. She may end up spending more, or somebody may spend more on the project than it's worth, and it happens very quickly. So I don't know, this could be very well her parting ways with LemonNada, or this could very well be that LemonNada drop her quite quickly, or she does a podcast and it doesn't come out well at all, like really bad, performs really, really badly. There's a lot on this table. We have got King of Pentacles, we've got some details, some secrets, some disruption that's behind all of this that she'd rather us not see. And like with the Seven of Cups, she just wants to be everything else. Her choices, she sees other people being successful and she's like, well, I could do that. And it's just not good mentally to be like that. But I don't need to tell you that. You guys already know that. What do you think of these cards? What do you think of the reading? Let me know what you think. I am doing a special reading for you next, and it's going to be on the bullying report. Shh. So stay tuned for that. That'll be out later tonight, UK time, on Wednesday, the April the 24th. I appreciate you guys in the future in Australia, and that it'll be the 25th, but it will be out later. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Have a good one, and I will speak to you all really soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye, guys.